won't give up on God. Oh, He's able. I'm so glad that you came. Lord, I'm so glad that you gave, that I might be set free, healed, and delivered. You gave, you exchanged, yes you did. And when I think how the Lord saved me, hey, hey, when I think how the Lord, He raised me. For 12 long years, I bled. For 12 long years, I went to this doctor, and I went to this doctor, and I went to this doctor, and all they did was take my money. But just like this woman with the issue of blood, when I met a man named Jesus, He instantly dried up her issues. He healed my body. I can stand here tonight with confidence, with my head held high, because I know who I am in Jesus.
I don't know who I'm talking to today, but you heard it in your spirit. You knew what God said. You know what He told you He was going to do. You know what He said He was going to do. Lord have mercy. I don't just want to hear it, but I want to see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. I know what He said, but now I want to see. Shout it. Shake your neighbor's hand like you're going to shake it off. Tell him, neighbor, I know what He said, but I believe you're going to see it in this day, in this hour. Shout it. I don't care how long you've been crying. I don't care what you've been through, but God says you're going to see His goodness in this hour.
Great and mighty is our God. Hey, can I really hear you? Shout it out. Great and mighty is our God. Hey. Oh, great and mighty is our God. I think you got it. Come on, lift it all over the room.
Because I need stable eagles around me, not shifty wasters of my time. I call them Piggly Wigglies. People of lower, small mentality who do not want to consume their grand destiny, but have a strong desire to have a putrid consumption of carnal appetites.
You got to be like those 3 Hebrew boys, and you got to say, God, I'm still going to bless you in the midst of this fiery furnace, because even though the devil wants me to bow down, I refuse to bow down and die like this. Because what happens is, when the king came back in there, he looked in there, saw them 3 Hebrew boys in there, giving God some praise, and he said, I refuse to bow down, because I haven't been bowing down to anybody but the God of Israel, so I'm not going to change now. See, some of you all can't allow the devil to change your praise posture.
Sanctified Diva Conference 2012. I enjoyed it. I loved the speakers. I'm grateful for Danielle. I love her so much. And my first lady, Pastor Regina, I enjoyed the conference. It was a great blessing to me, spiritually and emotionally. And I thank God, and I'm ready for Sanctified Diva Conference 2013. So
God bless you. I thank you all so much for allowing me to be here tonight. I came all the way from Afghanistan just to make it to the Sanctified Diva Conference. It is even greater than last year, and I thank God that even next year's is going to be greater. I so enjoyed myself. I thank God for the word that was spoken into my life that I will be taking back to Afghanistan with me and continuing to spread the Sanctified Diva movement there. I ask that God continue to bless Danielle and her endeavor and everything that she is doing for him. And I just am so glad that I made it out to the Sanctified Diva Conference this year.
Say I really enjoyed the Sanctified Diva Conference. I wasn't here last year, but you see, I've lost my voice. I can't. I praise God so much, I can't even hardly talk, but I really enjoy it. And I thank God for the word that was preached. Thank God for the anointing that was in this place. You had to be here. I tell you, if you wasn't here, you really missed a treat. And I just thank God for everything that was said and done. You know, it's things like this that I love this church so much. It's just so much cutting edge, different stuff that just keeps you, you know, wanting to come to church and witness stuff like this. So I look forward to seeing you guys next year.
Woman of God spoke a word in my life. I thank God for everything that was said and done, from the music all the way down. Tel Aviv alone took me through, but the service tonight was awesome.